You see, the creation of Bangladesh was on secular Bangla nationalism. And there is a substantial population of non-Muslims who live in Bangladesh, who speak Bangladeshi language. And if you read the constitution of Bangladesh, Article 41 of Bangladesh Constitution talks about freedom of religion. 27-28 talks about equality before law. Article 12 of Bangladesh Constitution talks about secularism. So what has happened to Dipu Chandra Das is contrary to the constitutional mandate also. And it is very unfortunate that such a sad incident had occurred with Dipu Chandra Das. Our party condemns any sort of lynching, and we hope that the Bangladeshi observer or administrator, Mr. Yunus, his administration will take strong action against such incidents. And we must also remember that the stability of Bangladesh is very important to India's security, especially northeast. There has been a very popular revolution in Bangladesh, and we hope that the relationship between India and Bangladesh doesn't deteriorate further. And once elections are held in February, we hope that the relationship would be stronger as it was before. And one must also understand that Pakistan's ISI, the Chinese and all these inimical forces who are against India are right now in Bangladesh. So it is very important that relationship with Bangladesh improves, and whatever steps the Ministry of External Affairs is taking, we support it, and we hope that they are successful in it. And secondly, please remember that any sort of mob lynching anywhere in our country also or in Bangladesh, it shows that the rule of law is not there, and it shows that the majoritarian politics have taken over, and these vigilantes have taken law in their hands, and they are deciding to kill people on the basis of their religion or on the basis of their facial faces are there, and based on that they are killing people. For example, in a laborer of West Bengal in Odisha, Sambalpur, Joel Sheikh was killed, mob lynched and killed. Why? Because these killers thought he's a Bangladeshi. Secondly, what happened in Dehradun, a tribal boy, Angel Chakma, who's doing his MBA, was called slurs, and these killers decided to kill him. This because they felt that he's not an Indian. Thirdly, in Nawada, Mr. Athar Hussain, his toes were cut, his ears was cut, an iron rod was pierced in his body, and then he was subsequently he died. He was killed, murdered. It is shameful that the incidents are taking place in our country. And who are these people to question anyone, to question anyone's nationality? And even if you have doubt, you go and complain to the local police. How can you hit someone? How can you kill someone? I know that Angel Chakma, his father is in BSF. His border, he's putting his life in danger in safeguarding the borders of India. And these lumpen, these buggers, decide to kill a young boy. So it is highly condemnable, and we hope that such incidents will not have the backing of BJP or RSS, because you just cannot take law in your own hands. This will not end. If this continues, then there will be no rule of law left.